And Sisanie went down to Dodger Stadium to get her first vaccine. So you qualified as which category?
Severe health condition for being pregnant.
So you went down to Dodger Stadium. What was the experience like? Were you nervous? Were you excited?
I mean, it was a really tough decision in the first place to make, but after speaking to both my doctors, having multiple doctors here on the show, I ultimately decided that, it was best for me and our family for me to get the vaccine.
Right. And all the doctors, every doctor we spoke with, you spoke into your personal life, obviously, but everyone that we spoke with here on the show in different parts of the country all indicated that it was safe to do or thought they would do it they would have their own spouse or significant other do the same.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So it was really simple to make the appointment. I made it through the Carbon website, and I was able to find an appointment for the next day at Dodger Stadium, and I got the Moderna, and I got there at my appointment time, and it's kind of crazy. So they have these so many cones. Like they make you drive almost like a zigzag to get to the tent where they're actually going to give you the vaccine.
Right.
To slow down traffic, I think, essentially.
And then test to make sure you're okay to get it.
And later,
make sure you can stay between the lines.
Yeah, maybe. It was actually hard. I was like, my gosh, this is like a driving test.
If you fail the cones, you don't get the vaccine.
Totally. I later read that, I don't know why. I don't know how I found this, but I think Garcetti went there one day just to kind of see how everything was being distributed and working. And he said that there was 30,000 cones that they got between fire departments and places all throughout Los Angeles County for Dodger Stadium for this. And they still had to order more cones. So there's so many cones, just FYI.
Now, so you arrive from arrival at Dodger Stadium until the shot is in your arm. How long?
1 hour.
Okay. That's feasible. 1
hour. So you get in, and then there's these long lines of probably 20 cars, and then each one is divided by 5 cars with a stop sign, and they put you in that line. And once you're in that line, that's your line. Mm-hmm. And then they do 5 cars at a time, and then they make them wait 20 minutes, and then they go to the next cars, and you're moving up.
Did you have a choice of which shot to get, or you get there and they tell you this is the Moderna?
I knew it was the Moderna because when I signed up, it said it would be Moderna. But then I also had to when signing up, I had to say or give consent that if they had Johnson & Johnson or if they had Pfizer for whatever reason, I would take that as well. Okay. So I know that on certain days they do. I think they do Johnson & Johnson on Friday. I went on Thursday, but
it's a J&J Friday, everybody. Come on down.
No, Sisanie's a Moderna woman.
Okay, Moderna woman. Let's play the audios. I've not heard this yet. So this is Sisanie getting the vaccine, right?
What did you have for breakfast?
Oatmeal with blueberry. You tried to distract me.
Yes, I did. Did it work?
It did work.
Good.
Oh my gosh. So she asked you what you had for breakfast and then she put the needle in?
Well, yeah, so we're kind of she's checking everything and asking me oh, you're pregnant, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this, your name, your birthday. And then I was like, I'm really nervous because she could just see it in my eyes that I was nervous. And then she's just asking me oh, great. So where did you drive from? What'd you have for breakfast this morning? And then that's when she did it. And I was like, oh my God, that worked. But yeah, it was a pinch.
It was a pinch.
I hate needles.
I don't like them either. I don't when I have to draw blood, I get lightheaded.
Me too.
The nurse is always so what do you do for Christmas? I'm like, it's July.
I need the juice box. I'm like a 10-year-old that needs a juice box after I give blood.
Is it? For me, it's if I see it, if I see the blood coming out,
I know.
Oh my! It makes and I think also that there's this massive needle in my vein, right? I think if I move, it's going to tear my vein.
I know all those
so
thoughts.
I won't even move.
I will say this though, get it in whatever. I know that they say get it in your less dominant arm. So for me, that's my left arm because I'm right-handed. But thinking about it now, I wish I would have done my right arm only because I sleep on my left side.
Oh, interesting.
I even though I'm not dominant on my left, I sleep on my left, and my arm was sore for 2 days.
But you have not felt any other side effects?
Nope. Good. I had a little bit of a headache on the first day, but I don't even know if that was pregnancy related or because of the vaccine. Yeah.
And you're getting your second shot when?
April 15th.
Well, good.
Back at Dodger Stadium. And I want to shout out everybody at Dodger Stadium because they have so many volunteers and the nurses that are doing all of this. And everybody was in such good spirits and cracking jokes and making everybody feel comfortable. And I thought it was just really cool.
They're bringing us back to real life, aren't they? All of that whole team of people.